Some individuals move through the world not like a scattered breeze, but like a deep, quiet river. They do not raise their voice, yet their ideas resonate. Their presence doesn't demand attention, it creates a new center of gravity. These are not ordinary journeys. These are the paths of souls with profound depth, individuals who carry a presence that echoes the wisdom of nature itself. They often navigate life feeling like outsiders, facing unseen resistance, yet they are unyieldingly authentic. If you've ever felt that your own path is unconventional, that there is a quiet strength within you that seeks expression, that you were meant not to follow the current, but to set your own course, then this insight is for you. There are signals, subtle yet clear, that point to your unique way of being. Others may sense them, even before you fully recognize them yourself. If this message finds you in a moment of questioning your purpose, your quiet power, or your direction, understand that this is not a random event. It is a moment of recognition. You are not misaligned. You are simply on a different, deeper journey. If you feel this insight resonates with you, type "I walk with purpose" in the comments to affirm your journey. And if your spirit seeks to deepen its understanding, subscribe and join a community of fellow travelers. The path doesn't appear once you are ready. It appears because you have started walking. Let us begin. 1. Your stillness can make others uncomfortable. You do not need to speak. You do not need to act. Your simple, quiet being in a space can alter its emotional landscape. People may become restless. Their glances may meet yours and quickly turn away. The tone of conversations may shift. Laughter might become strained. Some may withdraw, while others may project a louder version of themselves. It can be perplexing, even to you. Why do you elicit such a powerful response by merely being present? The answer is found not in your actions, but in your state of being. Your presence has weight, not the weight of ego, but the silent authority of awareness. You carry a quality of stillness that, without a single word, invites others into their own depths. You are not loud, but your quietude is felt. You are not seeking to be seen, but your inner alignment has its own unmistakable light. Your energy is like clear water. It reflects what is present. It does not allow for pretense. For many, that reflection is an uncomfortable truth. So, they react not to you, but to what your presence reveals within themselves. That deep stillness you carry, it communicates more powerfully than your words ever could, and those not yet at peace with themselves may always be stirred by it. 2. You are bypassed by the many but valued by the few. You have likely felt the sting of not quite fitting in, of conversations that you can't join, of a subtle distance that others maintain. The crowd may seem to flow around you, leaving you in a space of your own. But consider this perspective. Individuals on a profound journey are not designed for mass appeal. They are designed for meaningful connection. You were not created to blend into the background. You were born to hold your own space. This sense of separation is not a rejection. It is a natural filtering process. It gently guides away those whose paths do not resonate with yours, making space for those who do. The deepest truths have never been championed by the majority at first. Why should your unique path be any different? The crowd may not embrace you because your quiet authenticity highlights the noise they live in. You carry a sense of clarity, and clarity is a challenge to confusion. You value what is timeless in a world often captivated by the fleeting, but do not allow this to make you feel isolated. For while many may pass you by, the right few, those who travel a similar path of awareness, will inevitably find their way to you. They might not fully grasp your inner world, but they feel its resonance. They respect your silence. They appreciate your depth. They recognize the quiet light you carry because they nurture a similar light within themselves. These are your true companions, connected not by social convenience, but by a shared spirit. And the respect of one such soul is more nourishing than the applause of thousands. 3. Small children and animals are often drawn to you. Before they are taught to judge, to fear, and to wear masks, children perceive the world with pure feeling. And animals never unlearn this instinct. They respond to what is, not what is projected. They sense vibration, coherence, and peacefulness. If you find that children gaze at you with open curiosity or approach you without hesitation, or that animals become calm and settled in your presence, this is not a coincidence. It is a reflection of your inner state. It is the quality of calm awareness in you that their unspoiled senses recognize. They feel the stillness behind your eyes. They are comforted by the peace in your energetic field. It's not about what you do, it's about the very quality of your being. You carry a frequency of calm that feels like home. In a society driven by haste and distraction, your presence offers a space of timeless authenticity. It communicates safety. It radiates truth. Your soul is not veiled by layers of social strategy. It is present, open, and real. In a world of constant performance, your spirit is simply, authentically itself. This is why you don't need to strive for connection. Your being alone is a quiet invitation to the pure-hearted. You don't just carry peace, you are a source of it. And the most sensitive beings around us, children, animals, and those deeply connected to their own hearts, will naturally gravitate toward that stillness. They are trusting the landscape of your inner world, which feels safe and true. Your presence is a quiet sanctuary, for you often feel a sense of being observed. Because you are moving through a room, you might feel a gentle pull of attention. Even in silence, others seem to be aware of you. When you are alone, there can be a sense that you are not entirely by yourself. This is not a product of imagination. It is a sign of a heightened energetic perception. An individual with a deep inner life is never truly unseen. You possess a unique energetic signature, a quality of presence that emits a frequency others feel, even if they can't articulate why. Some are drawn to it. Some are curious. Some are unsettled, but very few can ignore it entirely. Your stillness disrupts the background noise of everyday life. It invites people to unconsciously take note. This is not limited to other people. The very fabric of life seems to be aware. A profound inner journey is a significant event in the unfolding of consciousness, and it does not go unnoticed. This is why you feel that gentle observation, because in a deep sense, you are truly seen. 5. Your life contains chapters of profound character, shaping challenges. You've navigated through storms that seemed to appear from a clear sky, faced resistance that felt disproportionate to your actions. It is natural to ask, why? Why does the path feel like an ascent up a difficult mountain when your intentions are clear? Consider this. You are tested because you are capable of immense growth. Great strength is not forged in comfort. Those on a journey of deep purpose are being prepared for that purpose. The moment you chose a path of awareness, the universe took note. Life does not waste its toughest lessons on those who are not ready to learn. But you are a candidate for deep wisdom. Your very presence, your insight, your potential to create, it all signifies growth, and all growth meets resistance. But even within the struggle, you are becoming the person you were meant to be. Every lesson is a form of refinement. Every challenge is a training ground. You are not facing punishment. You are undergoing a transformation. If you felt the weight of these trials and found the strength to continue, perhaps it's time to see them not as burdens, but as a testament to your own resilience. To continue this journey of understanding with others who share this path, consider subscribing and joining our community. Your story is part of a larger tapestry of growth. 6. You give voice to insights that others feel but dare not speak. Your words often land with a unique weight. When you share an observation, you may notice that people pause. The room may grow still. They reflect. Some might feel challenged. Others are touched in a way they can't explain. This isn't merely about the information you share. It's about the clarity from which it comes. You articulate the subtle truths that reside in the collective subconscious. Your voice carries the resonance of inner knowing, as if wisdom itself is finding expression through you. You are not here to entertain, but to illuminate. You shine a light on perspectives that others may have overlooked. You can question the comfortable and bring comfort to the seekers. Even when your delivery is gentle, the insight it carries can be sharp. This is why people either lean in to listen closely or quietly withdraw. Because authentic insight confronts, it heals, and it reveals. And you, as a traveler on this path, have been given the gift of being a voice for that insight in a world often lost in noise. 7. Your eyes hold a sense of deep presence. There's a reason people can be momentarily taken aback when they meet your gaze. They may pause, look away, or seem to be lost in thought. Your eyes do not just look, they see. They are windows to a place of profound stillness. You might have been told, there is something about your eyes. What they are sensing is not intensity in the human sense. It's a quality of deep presence. Your soul, in quiet connection with the whole of life, radiates through your gaze. People can feel seen in your presence, not because you are analyzing them, but because your eyes do not carry judgment. You perceive beyond the surface personality, beyond the mask, beyond the daily anxieties. Your gaze communicates what is true, what is genuine, what is essential, and this can feel both comforting and vulnerable to others. Your eyes carry the quietude of a vast inner landscape, a space of awareness where truth simply is. And in your simple, direct gaze, others catch a glimpse of that space, whether they are ready for it or not. 8. You attract both effortless flow and noticeable friction. You may have witnessed a strange dynamic in your life. While some people seem to be constantly striving, opportunities and solutions appear for you, sometimes in unexpected or synchronized ways. You have navigated situations that should have been overwhelming. You have found yourself in positions where your qualifications on paper were not the deciding factor. You have received insights just when they were most needed. This is the effortless flow that comes from alignment, clear evidence that you are walking a path that is in harmony with the greater movement of life. But with that flow often comes friction, resistance, and challenges. You experience these tests not because your path is wrong, but because it is powerful. Deep currents will always disturb stagnant water. The more clarity you embody, the more you may experience resistance from clouded environments. This dynamic isn't a theory for you, it is your lived experience. Setbacks, misunderstandings, sudden emotional density, these are not random misfortunes. They are often energetic responses to the clarity you bring. But understand this key point: if you were not carrying something of deep value, you would create no ripples. You are moving forward in awareness, and every challenge you overcome simply confirms the strength of your journey. A path of purpose is protected by its own alignment, and while resistance may arise, it cannot alter a course that is supported by the very laws of nature. 9. You feel a profound sense of solitude that worldly company cannot touch. There is a quiet space within your soul that remains, no matter who you are with. This is not loneliness born of sadness or isolation. It is older, more fundamental, a feeling of being different, a distance between your inner world and the outer world that cannot be bridged by casual social connection or passing distractions. The truth is, your spirit is tuned to a deeper frequency. You were not shaped by the noise of the world. You were shaped in the silence of deep introspection. That is why superficial conversations can feel draining. It is why large, unfocused gatherings can be exhausting. You seek resonance, meaning, an authentic connection. You yearn for something true, something real. And while the world is busy with activity, you crave moments of being. This solitude you feel is not a flaw. It is a guide. It is a form of inner compass, constantly pointing you back toward your own core. You are not from the world of surfaces. You are just traveling through it. You are a soul dedicated to a path of depth, temporarily experiencing this life. And until you are fully at home in your own being, the outer world may always feel somewhat foreign. But find comfort here. That feeling is sacred. That yearning is a sign of your path. It is the compass that keeps your awareness focused beyond the chaos, toward the clarity you came from, and the wisdom you are walking toward. These are not signs of being separate. They are signals of your awakening. Life does not present these experiences to confuse you. It presents them to guide you. The path of awareness is often a quiet one, but it is immensely powerful. Do not diminish your inner light to make the room more comfortable for others. Radiate, observe, and walk with the quiet strength that you are. Your power is not in your personality, it is in your presence. So again, if this has reached your spirit at the precise moment of need, declare your commitment to your growth and consider subscribing to continue this journey inward. Your path is just beginning to truly unfold. The world does not need to understand you, for your spirit already knows its way. Thank you for listening.